A diagnosis of osteoarthritis in my 40s and later a diagnosis of inflammatory arthritis in my 50s was devastating and depressing. I felt alone and terrified of the future. Arthritis tried to steal my joy, but it also taught me some of the most valuable lessons in my life. And in this video, I'm going to share the 9 lessons I learned from living with arthritis. Whether you have arthritis yourself or you know someone who does, I hope these life lessons help you to become more resilient and hopeful, and that you'll learn how to thrive despite the challenges of arthritis. This is Jackie with Thrive After 55 and my pug Meatball, who's my helper. Let's get started. Life lesson number 1, you are not your diagnosis. You are an amazing human being with lots of talents, unique personalities, skills, knowledge, wonderful traits. Maybe you're the person that makes everyone laugh, or maybe you're the friend that everyone calls when they need someone to talk to. You are not just a person with arthritis. That may be the diagnosis you're given, but it's only a tiny piece of the wonderful creature that you are. Constantly associating yourself with a chronic condition like arthritis can lead to feelings of hopelessness, depression, and anxiety. And I totally understand this because a lot of how we feel on a daily basis is out of our control. But identifying with your diagnosis can lead you to becoming more isolated because you may feel misunderstood or different from your friends and family, or that you can't keep up. I used to feel like I was just a woman with arthritis, and it really led me to feel like a victim, where I felt powerless and controlled by my condition. Now I try to reframe how I think about having arthritis. It's a part of life that I can manage and I can adapt to, and it's not an identity that defines and limits me. So you and I are just humans who have a chronic condition. We are not our disease. Life lesson number 2, listen to your body and also use your brain. When you're living with arthritis, it's important to pay close attention to your body and recognize the early signs of flare-ups. This type of self-awareness helps in managing your symptoms more effectively. One thing that's really important to me is moving my body every single day. As my physical therapist says, motion is lotion. I've learned to listen to my body to see what type or how much exercise will feel good to my body on any particular day. The using your brain part comes into play when I get overly dramatic. Like today, I woke up feeling really stiff. My knees are not happy. I have bone-on-bone arthritis in both knees, and I have the inflammatory component of my arthritis as well. So immediately I'm thinking, rest day. But a few hours later, I've loosened up and I decided instead, with the logical part of my brain, that I can do some super low intensity dancey aerobics at home instead of doing the 4-mile power walk that I had planned. On the days when I'm having a full body flare, I might move just by gently like rotating my hands and my arms, stretching my fingers, moving my arms and legs side to side in the chair. Simple motions that get nutrients inside your joints so I can move while not causing pain. Pushing yourself to do too much is never good. Listening to your body and also using your brain to make good decisions is a great life lesson and a good skill to work on. Life lesson number 3, learn to be flexible with plans and routines. This life lesson goes hand in hand with listening to your body. Living with arthritis, it's important to keep our joints flexible and moving, but this lesson is more about being flexible with plans and routines to help manage the days when your symptoms are more severe. So learn to pace yourself and take breaks when you need it. This is a life skill to practice because if you're a compulsive planner like I am, or if you're very routine oriented, it can be hard and cause a lot of emotional drama if you have to change your plans because your body just doesn't feel up to certain activities. When I feel really good, that's the time I'll do a higher intensity workout, or I'll call friends to go and meet for lunch or go window shopping. And if you have knee arthritis like me, you know there are days when just wandering around Target or around Nordstrom's just for fun is not something you'd normally consider. But likewise, try to be okay with having to reschedule things if your body is just not feeling up to what you've planned. Life lesson 4, self-care must be a priority. When you have arthritis, self-care isn't something frivolous, it's essential. Understanding the importance of rest, balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and stress management becomes crucial. So, techniques like yoga, meditation, and gentle stretching can be very beneficial for your joint health and for your mental health. Developing a positive mindset, finding humor in everyday life, and focusing on what you can do instead of what you can't are also important ways to practice self care. Some self care practices can reduce pain and stiffness and promote relaxation. So, a bubble bath or having a pedicure can make you feel better too. And some self care treatments might be necessary if you have trouble using your hands. Again, things like manicures or pedicures, or having your hair professionally styled, which apparently I need to do. But you can also get valuable interaction if you're allowing someone else to take care of you, doing your nails, doing your toes, getting your hair done. And that social interaction boosts your mental health. I've made self-care a part of my morning and evening routines. So in the morning, I start my day with meditation and prayer. I journal and I coach myself around negative feelings and thoughts that I might be having. I always move my body in a way that feels good on that particular day. Sometimes it's walking, it might be strength training, Pilates, dance, or gentle stretching. At night, I stop using my phone, usually an hour before bedtime, and I try to end the day with gratitude and maybe some deep breathing. I prioritize sleep so I no longer stay up super late binge watching Top Chef or Below Deck Med. From journaling and meditation to finding joy in small moments and connecting with loved ones, these self care practices help build emotional resiliency, a positive mindset, and a healthier body. What self practices work well for you? I'd love if you would share in the comments so we can all get ideas from each other. Life lesson 5, educate yourself about arthritis. When I was first diagnosed with osteoarthritis in my 40s, I didn't know exactly what that meant. It was a scary word that I associated with old people who had trouble moving their hands or who walked with a cane. Doctors don't even do a good job of explaining exactly what the disease is. Arthritis is a broad term that encompasses a variety of conditions that involve inflammation and pain in the joints, and there are many types. Osteoarthritis, which is commonly referred to as wear and tear, although that may not be accurate way to describe it. Rheumatoid arthritis or inflammatory arthritis, which is an autoimmune condition. I was diagnosed with this a few years ago. There's psoriatic arthritis, gout, lupus, juvenile arthritis, and the list goes on. Knowledge is power, as they say. So ask questions of your doctor and physical therapist. Read books about arthritis and nutrition. Watch videos on how to lower inflammation in your body. The more you learn about your specific type of arthritis, the better you're able to make informed decisions about your care, treatment options, and pain management strategies. Life lesson 6, be your own advocate. Learning to communicate effectively with your healthcare providers and advocating for your own needs ensures that you receive the best possible care. I always write down a list of questions or concerns and bring it with me to doctor's appointments. As you know, you only have a few minutes to speak with a doctor, so don't leave any question or concerns to chance. Don't be afraid to speak up or ask why a certain medication or treatment is offered to you. Life lesson 7, it's okay to adapt to limitations and to accept help. Accepting physical limitations and learning to adapt daily activities to reduce strain on the joints and the pain that you're experiencing can improve your quality of life and help you maintain your independence. This might include using assistive devices or modifying tasks. So I sometimes, not sometimes, I most of the time, I struggle to open jars or remove lids. I have little arthritis gadgets in my drawer so I can do these things without bugging my husband or when I'm by myself. I usually wear my Brooks sneakers instead of cute shoes because my feet are much more comfortable and my knees feel better when I walk. I've learned to not worry about it. I always hold on to railings going up and down the stairs because I have what is hopefully an irrational fear of falling down the stairs. And when there's lots of stairs, I'll take an elevator or escalator to save my knees. It's okay to modify your activities or to use assistance if it helps you do the things you want and you need to do in your life. It's all about finding what works best for you and making life a little bit easier. Life lesson number 8, continue setting new goals for yourself. When I was diagnosed with osteo and then later with inflammatory arthritis, I had a lot of horrible and scary images in my brain of a very bleak future. I can't predict the future, but today I'm going to set goals that make me happy. Setting goals is super helpful, especially if you have arthritis. They give you clear direction and purpose. They help you stay motivated and focused even when things get tough. So a few months ago, I set a goal to walk a 5K, which is 3.1 miles. And at the time, I could only walk for 22 minutes without having a lot of pain. But I set that goal, I worked on it, and I completed that 5K at the 50-yard line of Arrowhead Stadium, which is the home of my beloved Kansas City Chiefs. I did that in May. So setting specific goals like walking certain distances or stretching exercises can boost your mobility and flexibility and strength. Regular movement is key to preventing stiffness and keeping your joints healthy. My next fitness goal is to walk a 7-mile stretch of the Las Vegas Marathon in November. So I'm recording this, I'm not sure it's June 24th. I could do 5.5 miles now. And so I have a couple months to get myself up to 7 miles. And I'm hopeful. I don't know 100% if I can do it, but I'm going to work towards it. And I do want to mention that your goals don't have to be fitness related or exercise related at all, like mine are. As I said, I used to be a runner, and it makes me happy when I'm improving my distance and I want to get out to be able to walk 5Ks and collect medals and stuff like I used to do in the past. But goals can help manage your arthritis symptoms as well. So if you set goals for regular exercise or set goals for eating well or maintaining a healthy weight, this can help reduce pain and improve how your joints work. Achieving goals, even small ones, can help you feel good about yourself, give you a sense of accomplishment. This is great for your mental health, which is so important when you're dealing with chronic pain. Setting and reaching goals can make you feel in control of your condition. So instead of feeling like arthritis is running your life, you can feel empowered and active in managing it. Life lesson number 9, never lose hope. There are lots of ups and downs when you're living with arthritis, and I know that other people have it much worse than I do. And if you're suffering with arthritis, my heart goes out to you. But maintaining hope is very important when you have arthritis, and here's why. It helps protect your mental health, preventing feelings of despair and depression. Hope makes it easier to stick to your treatments, your exercise, and healthy eating, which are crucial for managing your arthritis. Hope builds resilience, helping you to handle the daily challenges. It helps keep you motivated to try new treatments and lifestyle changes that might improve your condition. Staying hopeful helps you focus on what you can do, leading to a more fulfilling life despite having arthritis. Now, you might wonder, like, how do I feel hopeful when you're dealing with pain and stiffness, and maybe you can't do some of the things you used to do? I 100% get this one. I find that gratitude helps a lot. I can't run marathons like I used to. I used to be a runner. That was a huge part of my life and my identity. I can't run at all right now. But I'm grateful that I can walk, and it's usually walking without pain. I'm grateful on days when my hands don't ache. I'm grateful for my super comfy Brooks sneakers, my family, and my pug Meatball, who is now sleeping. Gratitude may sound cheesy or insignificant, but focusing on what you can do and what you're thankful for really keeps that hope for the future alive. Maintaining hope can also inspire others who are dealing with similar conditions. It sets a positive example and can provide support and encouragement to others in the arthritis community. I've been inspired and encouraged by other people who have arthritis, and my hope of encouraging others is why I filmed this video and why I'm sharing my story. I thank you so much for watching this video, and if you found these insights helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And remember that living with arthritis is a journey, but with the right mindset and support, it's a journey you don't have to walk alone. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and until next time, take care.